Hello and welcome to Cardboard Nerd News. I'm your host Jens.
And I'm Sophie.
And in today's news, we are back in the early 1990s, where Richard Garfield is just releasing a new CCG and Jesper Myrfors has been asked to art direct it.
And back to the future, Rudy just revealed his new major market move, and we're getting more Neon Ink cards in the Lost Caverns of Ixalan.
These are just some of the news in today's TCG world, so let's get into it. Back in the early 1990s, a mathematician named Richard Garfield came up with the idea for a new collectible card game. And he asked a guy named Jesper Myrfors to art direct it, and the rest is history, because this game is of course Magic the Gathering. And it seems like we're back in the early 1990s all over again, because Richard Garfield just announced that he's going to release a new CCG, and he has asked Jesper Myrfors to art direct it. The CCG is called Chaos Agents, and not much is known about this card game as of yet. But we have a link down in the description and you can just sign up, so you're going to stay ahead and stay updated about this card game when news arrive on the Popularium. We will see if history is going to repeat itself and if Chaos Agents is going to be the new Magic the Gathering. We are excited at least. From the past to the present, the next standard set in Magic the Gathering is going to be the Lost Caverns of Ixalan.
MagicCon Las Vegas 2023 was kicked off yesterday with a really spicy panel. We got news about the Lost Caverns of Ixalan, we got to see something from Ravnica Remastered, and we got more news about the special set and the special collector's boosters that is going to be coming with Lord of the Rings, the version 2 coming later on this year. But let's get into the Lost Caverns of Ixalan first.
Oh yes, because that's going to be a really spicy set. It's a standard set, and in this standard set we have a return of a really beloved card, and we called it, we're going to see Cavern of Souls coming back as a land in standard. That is insane. If that's not insane enough for you, we're also going to see Mana Crypt as a special guest that's going to be in some of the booster packs, and that is going to be insane.
And it's going to feature in some really cool variants Neon Ink, and this time it's called Cosmium Neon Ink treatments, and we will see it both on Cavern of Souls and on Mana Crypt. So check out this video up there for more news about Lost Caverns of Ixalan with all the spoilers and all the cards.
A few cards from Ravnica Remastered was also spoiled, and we are of course, as foreseen, going to see Shocklands return, and they are coming in a lot of different versions, and some of them are even in the original Rob Alexander art. We also saw a few of the beloved cards from Ravnica, Krenko Mothbars also returning, but more interestingly, we also saw that some of the cards that are going to be featured in the Ravnica Remastered set are cards that have not been printed previously in many of the Ravnica sets, but are cards that have some sort of relevance or connection to the plane of Ravnica. So we're going to see a lot of spicy cards, a lot of different cards.
And some of them will even be in an anime art version. We saw some really spicy cards. We're going to put them up for you right now. You can see Krenko Mothbars, Massacre Girls, and plenty of other cards in a new anime version. So congrats to those of you who really like those. There will be a lot of them to collect. And moving on, we also saw a lot of news from the new set of Lord of the Rings that is coming later on this year. They presented us with some very interesting new art, these full art borderless poster versions, and they also let us know that there will be serialized cards in the collector booster as well for this time around. We will have the One Ring in a collector version, in a poster full art version that is going to be 1 out of 100, and several of the other cards will also be serialized. So this will truly be a special edition with some art variants and more serialized cards for the Middle-earth franchise.
In other TCG news, the team behind Sorcery has on their YouTube page launched a new feature called Community Spotlight. They have just put the spotlight on all things gameplay and stuff within Sorcery, and we have seen some really spicy talks with Ship Hoy and Jesse from The Winning Agenda, where they had a lot of insights into gameplay and deck techs in Sorcery, and also a lot of focus on some of the avatars. If you want to know more about the avatars, we are going to construct a beginner's guide to avatars in Sorcery, and you can watch that on this channel. So remember to subscribe so you don't miss out.
As promised In the introduction, we're going to tell you all about Rudy's major market move. So the move turned out not to be that he's buying up Wizards of the Coast, because I mean that would be very expensive, but however he is buying a new grading company. This company is called PCG and they are a grading company out of Australia and New Zealand. It has been the main grading company for Flesh and Blood, and they have an official agreement with them, so all their prize, gold foils and all of these prizes given to tournament winners are graded with PCG. Rudy has bought into the company in order to ensure that he can get some consistent grading, and that is what he's offering to all of us. He's offering also a fair amount of discount to a lot of his patrons. So Rudy is taking over a majority share of this company, PCG, and has moved the American part of it closer to himself in Florida, where a new and very secure facility has been made in order to grade all of the cards. For now, you have to look on the website and check out if you want to grade them. All of their labels will be with metal engraving, and they are soon about to offer special slabs for both Flesh and Blood and Sorcery, which will be very interesting, and we will be following up here on Cardboard Nerd News.
Should some of these news leave a bitter taste in your mouth, you can get rid of that taste with a new pancake. Magic the Gathering has made a new food collaboration with IHOP, and they serve pancakes. So now you can get your favorite planeswalkers together with a pancake. So bon appetit.
And that was it for this week's Cardboard Nerd News. Please hit the like button so we can see that you enjoy these kinds of videos, and we hope to see you in another video really soon. Thank you for watching.